Hello, I'm Nicola Allan, and I am the creator of the Wild Way Oracle deck. And I thought that I would start a series of videos to document the process and progress and eventual publication of my new creation, the Wild Way Tarot deck, something that I've been really wanting to bring into this world since the publication of the Oracle deck back in 2023. And it's finally happening. So this summer I'll be crowdfunding its publication, and I'm hoping that you will join me here as I show you what goes on behind the scenes and what it takes to bring something like this into the world. It's just me, so it's a completely independent production. And I will be illustrating, designing, writing, publishing, and then eventually distributing it out into the world for everyone that decides to become a backer and to support this project. So today I thought I would just share some of the artwork that I've been working on in the last couple of months. I've mainly been focusing on sketching everything out, kind of getting a really consistent and coherent vibe, I guess you could say, and making sure that I have loads of sketches ready to paint, because over the winter months there's not a lot of light in Scotland, so kind of painting is quite challenging. There's only a really tiny window that you really get on a good day to paint, because the light levels are just not there. So I have been, as I say, sketching, and I think I'm about maybe something like 75% through all the sketches so far. And I'm really excited to say that this week I'm going to start painting. So at this point, I thought it might be kind of cool to have you join me on the journey. So I intend to share some of the process and definitely the progress of this project as it goes along. And yeah, just let you know, like, kind of what's involved in bringing this sort of thing to life. So today I thought I would just share some of the sketches that I've been working on, just so you have an idea of what happens. I first of all create these little thumbnail sketches, tiny little sketches that are in pencil, just really messy, really kind of just to empty the idea from my head onto the page. And then from there, I work on my iPad. This is ancient, this thing. I have no idea how this is still going, but God, touch wood, it is still functional. I think I've had it since like 2016, 2015, 20, something like that, which is wild that it's still, it's such a workhorse. Anyway, so I sketched them in Procreate, which is this fantastic program that I've been using for years and years. And then I print them ready to basically to then transcribe onto fancy paper. So I'll be using Arch's I think it's cold pressed paper, and it's 100% cotton. It is glorious. It's so beautiful to work with. It just takes the paint so nicely, but it's incredibly expensive, so I can't make any mistakes. So what I do is I take an A4 sheet with the sketch on, and then the light shines from the light box behind, and then the fancy paper goes on top, and then I can draw out the sketch onto the nice paper ready to go and paint. So I'll share some of the minor arcana cards in another video, but here's some major ones that you might like to see. You might recognize this guy. So this is Temperance. It's an otter. If you have a copy of the Wild Way Oracle deck, it is the answer to card Sanctuary. And this time he's just on his own. He's not with his otter buddies. So he's at the side of the river. We've got the iris here that you also see in the Rider-Waite-Smith card. There's a lot of Rider-Waite-Smith inspiration in this deck, which, if you're familiar with that classic deck, you will recognize. This is the Hierophant. And we've got his disciples here. We've got the cross keys, and we've got a couple of standing stones, Scottish standing stones. So if you're a fan of Outlander, you'll like this one. Quite a few standing stones throughout the deck as well. And then I think it'll be kind of misty, and I'm not sure what time of day it'll be set in. I haven't thought about that yet, but that's a Hierophant. And then this is the Hermit. This one makes me laugh every time I look at it. It will be set somewhere between dusk and darkness because we're going to have this lovely glow from the Hermit lamp. A couple of mushrooms, and he's making his way through this kind of wooded valley, which I am really looking forward to painting. This is Justice. So another Rider-Waite-Smith inspired car. We've got the columns here. I think it'll be like a yellow background, just like that card. And then we've got the red cloak, the sword, and then this is a raven as well. This is Death. This is an adder. This is, I believe, the UK's only poisonous snake. So we've got the association with death here because of the transformation, the shedding of the skin. It will be dawn, so those very, very first few dawn kind of rays coming across the valley, and it'll be very misty and mystical and mysterious, and I think quite atmospheric. And then the last one I'll just share today is the moon, which is a hare. And the hare is very often associated with the moon in folklore in a few countries, I think. Another couple of standing stones. I think these ones will just be quite plain. We've got a little frog down here. And yeah, it will be a nighttime scene because the moon is full there. And yeah, so that's just a few cards to give you an idea of what this deck will be looking like. If you have a copy of this, you can expect exactly the same quality. I'm working with the same printer. It'll be the same gold foil. I'm also going to just keep the card back design the same because I like it. And I think it works well just to keep the card back the same in terms of the brand and whatnot. But the color will change. So I have found this really, really beautiful petrol blue color, which is going to look so good with the gold foil. So that will be that. Same hard two-piece box. And I have a call out to my printer. He's on holiday this week because it's Easter. And I've got him hopefully going to be sending me a plain version. So what they do is they mock up what the box will look like. So it will be quite a bit chunkier, obviously, because it's 78 cards and this one is 44, I think. And yeah, from there, I will be able to use that to create mock-ups to show what the tarot box will look like, and then also use it for creating a tweed tarot wrap, which I am really excited about. I've wanted to make a tarot wrap for a while, and I'm working with the same people that created the tweed bags for previous projects. So if you have one of those, you'll know kind of the quality that they produce. And then the tweed, I don't know, I haven't looked at different tweeds yet, but I'll get some samples. I'll show them here as well. And what else is going on this week? Mostly just painting, trying to kind of like get into the zone of painting. And I will share that with you in the next video, along with other things that are happening. I have a call tonight to speak to a book designer. And what else is going on? Loads of other things that I probably just can't remember right now. So I will leave it there. And I hope that you will join me in part 2. And you're as excited as I am about bringing this to life. I've got 400 people, almost 400 people on the backer kit launch preview page sign up thing. And so if you're interested in the project, I will put a link in the description below and you can go over there and follow. I will be sending the first kind of campaign information out sometime during the month of April. So if you're on that list, you will be getting that. And also you will be getting access to a secret exclusive backer tier, which will include something very special, which won't be available to everyone who is just joining the project from Kickstarter. So yeah, sign up. It'll be worth your while. All right. I will love you and leave you, and I will be back maybe next week sometime. All right. Bye for now.